to Chit Chat with Ross
and Robbie,
where we like to chat about chit.
Even on Saturday.
Saturday. So we did that pretty well, kind of like a duet.
We did. Like, oh, there's a lot of good duets
There
out there.
There are, especially in country music.
There's a lot of great country duos.
Yep.
Especially from back in the day.
Yes.
My mother's favorite little person was Mr. George Jones.
George Jones,
Mr.
the possum
himself.
Good old possum.
Good old possum head.
You know, he is married to
Miss
Tammy Wynette.
Tammy Wynette.
What's this?
D-I-V-O-R-C-E becomes final today.
Yeah.
Little J-O-E.
Yeah, so that's a good song by Tammy Wynette.
And George Jones.
Good song, but
Oh, it's just Tammy's.
it's just Tammy.
It's just Tammy's.
But she did get a D-I-V-O-R-C-E from George.
George.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
So, as luck would have it, I'm getting my third D-I-V-O-R-C-E.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3. I'm just not good at this, folks.
Well, or you're getting really good at it.
Or I'm getting really good at it. My goal in life is to beat Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh my! How many she had? Do we know? 5?
Like 8.
Oh my God!
I don't know. I've got a long way to go to beat her.
For Elizabeth Taylor?
No, I don't
No.
think I'm going to.
Stop
I
it.
don't think
Just
I'm
stop.
going to.
Stop it.
You know, I think I'm just not good at the marriage thing.
Okay, well.
Either that or I just have not picked the right partner yet.
Oh.
I don't know.
So what are we thinking about this?
Well, we're thinking that I'm going through my 3rd divorce.
Okay. Which will be bringing you more updates on Ross and Robbie as we go throughout 2019.
What?
Right? No?
I don't know.
If I start dating, I'm going to tell them.
Oh, if you start dating. I thought you meant me. I thought I'm not dating in 2019.
No.
I am not dating in 2019, nor am I getting married. I'm not. Not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not. I am not getting married in 2019.
Fine. Do me the favor and you date nobody, and then that's going to leave an open field for me, and I'll be dating everybody.
Hey, that works for me.
All right.
That works for me.
It's a little boot out before the Valentine's Day, so maybe I'll swing one in between now and Valentine's Day.
If I don't have a Valentine for Valentine's Day, will you be my Valentine?
We can, yeah. Sure. Why
not? Okay, so, yeah, cat's out of the bag. I'm getting my 3rd divorce. I'm feeling kind of weird about it because, you know, it makes me feel like a failure.
But wait, you went on that women's retreat and you talked about some of that stuff, right?
I did, and we're going to talk about that a little more in another segment, but we will. There's definitely some healing to be done after any divorce, whether it's done in a good, friendly, amicable way, which is the way this one is going for me right now, or whether it's a very yucky, terrible, nasty one, which I've also experienced. But I do want to say that even though I am going through my 3rd divorce, I'm so glad that Elliot and I are remaining friends. We are very amicable. He's still going to remain my emergency contact because I know I can count on him. I was going to put this one, but he probably does not ever want to see me in a, hospital gown. So.
I'm telling you, D-I-V-O-R-C-E. Stay over there, girl. That's what I'm saying. Wow.
Although I will say, I would put you on there as my emergency contact if you wanted to be someday.
I would let you know that you have been my emergency contact recently on a certain piece of paper. So just so you know, FYI.
Oh, so yeah. So divorce sometimes really, really, really sucks.
So this is a weird question, a little off the topic, but I also know that your mother and your grandmother passed.
Yes.
Which is a type of loss. I know this is a little bit branching on the women's retreat thing, but the emotional process that you feel that you go through from losing somebody you love, a mother, somebody you love, a significant other, is there any compatibility in either department? Are they completely different and completely their own category, or do you feel there's a similarity? Go.
Yes.
Good.
And something I did say this weekend when I was talking about grief and death and divorce. Death and divorce are very similar because you are losing someone you love.
They start with D.
They both start with D. A big difference is death is inevitable. Everybody's going to die.
Yep.
Not everybody is going to get a divorce.
Nope.
Not everyone is going to go through that type of divorce. And my soon-to-be ex-husband, who lost a wife previously before he and I were married, said that he had been through a divorce and a death of a spouse. And he said a divorce is more of a living death. Because you still see that person or still know that they exist. You may see them move on with their life, move on with someone new in their life, maybe have children with someone new in their life. And that can be very devastating for the spouse that's remaining here, maybe single.
Right, and I was going to tag in on very much the same thing you said. Like, I think that, because I was in a relationship that we were together for like 2 years and everything, but we weren't married or anything, but it felt that way to me. Mm-hmm. And then, like, just went the other way, and I was the one dumped, as the story always goes. But anyway, like, I think the thing that still, because I lost my dad, and then I think the thing about it is when you lose somebody to death, like, that person didn't choose to leave you.
Right.
When you are in a divorce, whether it's you or the other person, somebody is making the choice to sever ties. And I feel like when you lose somebody to a death, like, that person didn't choose to leave when they left. You know what I mean? They left. So, and I just feel like when you are living out the remainder of your life, there is always the lingering thing that this person left me because, or I had to leave them because, and that lingers. I feel like it lingers. I feel like you can release it, let it go, and pray through it, and do a lot of forgiveness and all that. But in the case of a song, I feel like a song on the radio can play, and you think you have forgiven and passed on and moved on, and you're good, and then Tammy Wynette comes on.
Yeah, exactly. Or it could be any song. I mean, it could be a happy song, it could be a sad song.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you lose somebody, whether you choose to lose them or not, whether they choose to ditch you for somebody else, whatever the case may be, there's a big significant loss there. And it sucks.
And on that note,
I will be adding more to this when I talk about healing after loss.
Right, and I think this will be like an ongoing, I mean, because hopefully you're going to be around for a while. Paige and I plan on being around for a while, so like...
We just can't tell you everything right now.
We can't tell you everything, but obviously as our stories and our real lives unfold, there's things that we're going to be sharing. So hopefully you enjoy that part of our commentary as well. We love talking about like toilet paper rolls and chocolate hummus and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, we get it real. We talk about us. We just talk about things going on in our world.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Good, bad, or otherwise.
So what about you? Like, I mean, maybe you have had the experience of losing somebody to a death and also having lost somebody to a divorce and or just a relationship and it didn't work out, but you thought it would. So where did that leave you? Like, did you get through the whole, I prayed through it, I've forgiven it, I moved on? And if you answer that question, yes, I did, I need you to dig deep into your soul and answer it honestly. Like, because the song does come on the radio, and if it doesn't take you back, I don't know what does. So let us know. Did you go to a counseling group? Did you have like a prayer group? Did you go to a church? Did you go to your best friend? Who did you take your comfort from? Let us know. And that.
I mean, if it's, you know, something we can discuss who they took their comfort to.
Leave it in the box down below. Because the best way to get over is always just to get under. Anyway, don't forget to like us.
Don't forget to share it.
Check us out on YouTube.
We'll see you tomorrow on Facebook.
Bye.